Hi, guys. I want to think about Thanksgiving because it's coming up pretty quickly. And I want to begin with a saying that I think a teacher of mine told me once. Energy goes where attention is. Your energy goes where your attention is. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Wherever you put your mind, that's where your energy is going to follow. And so if you focus your mind on things that you worry about, it's very easy to begin to spiral, or things you're depressed about, it's very easy to begin to spiral. And so if all we do is fill our hearts with fear about COVID or other, challenges that we face, it's really easy to go down that train, the spiral of either being anxious or being depressed about what we can't control. And so the encouragement, especially in this week before Thanksgiving, is to begin to set your mind on the things of gratitude, things for which you're grateful. I've talked to you in years past about a tradition that my home pastor began. I grew up in Western Pennsylvania, and our home pastor was in our home church for probably about 40 years, about 1945 to about 1985. I might be a little bit wrong on some of the dates, but it's pretty close. And so the traditions, of course, were very embedded in us. And one of our church's traditions was that we gathered on Thanksgiving morning for a brief time of worship. And his habit, his tradition, was to write a Thanksgiving alphabet every year. Now, that was beautiful because it then puts our gratitude, the things we're grateful for, things we're thankful for, puts it very personally, and then it puts in the context of worship. So we give thanks to God for the things for which we're grateful. I've shared this with you in worship before. I've encouraged you to do this. So maybe you have created a Thanksgiving alphabet. I'd like to especially encourage you to do it this year with all of the challenges of COVID-19 and our isolation. It's very easy to let our energy go to the things that have changed or the things we've lost instead of the blessings that surround us each day. So I'll share just a few of mine. Mine always begin with A is for Andy, B is for Brad, C is for chocolate, and D is for David. And so if you have your habits, if you've done this exercise before of your Thanksgiving alphabet, if you've done it before, I will encourage you to try a few different things. The first is that you might have the one, write out your Thanksgiving, and if the same things you're grateful for, write your alphabet out. If the same names keep popping up or the same items, then finish that list, but then start another list, because there are probably 26 more things for which you are grateful. And it's a really great exercise to slow ourselves down and to write them out. It's a beautiful discipline to focus on gratitude. The second option is that you then, if you are, going to start with your alphabet that you might have created before, write an attribute or an adjective around that person. So when I was, beginning to write mine to be able to tell you about it, I realized that for Andy, I was really grateful for his adeptness. He comes up with creative solutions for difficult things, and he's quick to learn, and he shares that with us. So, for example, whatever it is that you can try and match the letters, you get extra bonus points for that. But to just help you articulate for what it is for which you're grateful, and to take more time then in centering yourself about things for which you are grateful. And then, of course, you can turn that into a prayer list and pray for every person who's attached to those items, or for those situations, that are connected to the things on your list. So I want to encourage you to open your hearts to gratitude, and then put your mind on gratitude and focus on that as we prepare for Thanksgiving, but as we continue through this really challenging winter. So blessings to you, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.